Hi, I'm Iris Sokol, the owner of ErgoWell, and I am a health and wellness and ergonomic consultant with over 35 years of experience in the ergonomic and wellness industry. I am here with the Newtral Chair Company to share with you gentle stretches that can easily be done during the day, right in your chair without having to leave your workstation. These stretches are designed to relieve muscular aches and pains from a prolonged static posture, whether you are sitting or standing at your workstation. They help to improve your focus and attention, and they help to reduce stress. Everything you do for your body counts towards your overall health and wellness, even just a few minutes of exercise. The Newtral Chair Company is dedicated to helping its customers with their ergonomic health and wellness. Before we get started, please take a moment to view this medical disclaimer. In this segment of our Stretch Breaks at Your Desk series, I'm going to cover stretches that you can do for your lower body and your legs. But before we begin, a few rules about stretching. Stretching should always feel good, should never hurt. Only go into a stretch to where it feels good and not so deep that you're starting to tense somewhere else in your body, and use deep breathing to get your muscles to relax. So the first stretch is for the hip flexors. So sit toward the edge of your chair, take your right toe and tuck it behind you so that your knee is facing down toward the ground. Just lean back. And this opens up your whole front part of your hip. I just want you to hang out here and breathe and relax into the stretch. You can be multitasking while you do this. Now, if you'd like to enhance this stretch, tuck your tailbone under a little bit as if you were trying to lift your bottom out of the chair, and you'll feel the stretch shift and get a little bit deeper. And just hold that for a little bit, breathing deeply. And after you've taken at least 3 breaths, help yourself forward. Now we're going to stretch the hamstring of the same leg. So extend your left leg forward, foot is flexed. Support your weight on your right thigh. Now sit up nice and tall. We're always trying to lengthen our spine as much as possible, working on good body mechanics. Start to hinge forward, and when you feel the stretch in the hamstring and in your calf, stay here, take your 3 big breaths, and relax into the stretch. Make sure you're not squeezing your knee and you're keeping the quad relaxed. Now, for those of you who are super flexible, you can lean over and gently pull back on your toe. That's an option. And after you've taken at least your 3 breaths, release the stretch a little bit. Now take that leg on the diagonal and bring your body directly forward. And now you're stretching the inner thigh and the groin. Same thing. Hang out, breathe. Try not to squeeze the quad. Inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. After your last breath on this one, let's do a roll up. So drop your chin, roll your spine up, letting your chin be the last thing to come up, pulling up tall. Bring that leg forward, and now cross your left ankle onto your right knee. Now this is a hip and buttock stretch. And if you're already feeling enough of a stretch, just stay right here and do your breaths. If you're not feeling enough of a stretch, start to hinge forward. Stop when you begin to feel that stretch and you feel like you can stay there. Take your breaths. And if you want to enhance this, you can hold on underneath your right thigh and use your left elbow to gently press down on that knee. That's just an option. That's not necessary. These muscles are really tight, so go easy. And after your last breath, release the stretch. Use your right arm to hug the left knee, and now turn as if someone's called you. And now you're getting some spinal rotation as well as another stretch for that hip and buttock area. Come back to center, and we'll do the same thing on the other side. Take your other toe, tuck it behind you so your knee is facing down. You're toward the edge of the seat. You're just gonna lean back and let that hip relax and open up. Breathe deeply. And if you'd like to enhance this, tuck your tail under a little bit as if you were gonna lift your bottom out of the chair. And now bring yourself forward. Bring that leg directly forward. Support your weight on your left thigh. Lift up tall first, then start to hinge over. Stop when you feel the stretch in your hamstring and in your calf muscle. Breathe deeply. Remember, there's the enhancement, if you need it, to pull back on the toe. Always work on your body mechanics with whatever you're doing with your body. Body mechanics for this stretch are a nice, long, straight spine, shoulders relaxed. And now release up a little bit, bring that leg on the diagonal, same thing, body goes forward. Stop when you feel your inner thigh and groin stretching, breathing deeply. After your last breath, let's take a roll up, drop your chin, roll your spine up slowly. Always feels so good to do that. Let your chin be the last thing to come up. And now bring that leg forward, cross your right ankle onto your left knee. We're gonna go into the cross-legged hip stretch. Start to hinge forward, stop when you feel the stretch and you feel like you can stay there and take your breaths. Remember the enhancement, you can hold on under your thigh, that's an option. And after your third breath, let's drop the chin, roll the spine up, pulling up tall. Use your opposite arm to hug that knee and turn, looking past your shoulder. And now release that, come back to center. If you are in a neutral chair, what I'd like you to do is pull the footrest out. This is such a great feature to have. And release your back and recline all the way back, as far back as you can in your chair, and then lock it. Put your right leg up on the footrest and bring your left knee, holding on underneath the knee, bring the left knee into your chest. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, hug the left knee and lengthen the right leg out, and you're getting a great stretch for the lower back and also for, again, this hip flexor. And now let's change and do the same thing on the other side. So left leg is out long, bring the right knee into your chest, hug the knee, and now lengthen your left leg out. Shoulders are down. This feels so good. And now keep the knee into your chest for our very last stretch. Bring your left knee back in, and all I want you to do is hug your knees and now curl into a ball. And just release. Take a breath in, exhale, knees come to the chest, forehead toward the knees. Another stretch for your spine. And one last time, take a breath in and exhale, curl up. Make sure you're not tensing in your neck and your shoulders. And release. And one last great stretch for your back. With your feet on the footrest, all you're going to do is round over, hug your knees, tuck your chin into your chest. And then pull your back up tall. Take a breath in as you come up tall. Exhale, round over. And one more time. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale. Round over your legs. And now slowly come out of that, pulling up tall. I hope you feel better. I hope you've enjoyed these Stretch Breaks at Your Desk series, and thank you so much for joining me and the Neutral Chair Company.